And we start with what matters most. Someone who knows this shooter, knows what they were dealing with or not dealing with it, okay? Very good to have our first guest tonight, Samira Hardcastle. Her first television interview was the shooter's former classmate. You just saw her last month, Samira Hardcastle. Thank you for taking this opportunity. I know that this is all kinds of uncomfortable, but I am so grateful to you for wanting to help people understand and maybe come up with a way to stop another one of these from happening. So thank you.
Thank you.
So help us. What did you know? What did you see that now can help people understand what was happening with this person?
Well, I don't have the answer that everyone is seeming to ask. I think that only God knows the answer, but I did know Audrey in middle school and high school. And growing up, she was very sweet, very kind, just loving, and everyone, to my knowledge, was kind back to her. They reciprocated that energy because she was so loving. But my personal experience was that she was kind. However, that her personality or her body language was a little bit jittery or energetic, so maybe jumpy. But I also know that, or I think that she was on the autism spectrum, so that could have played a part as well.
The idea of her targeting where she went to middle school, is there anything about her experience there that she ever told you at the time or recently that would have made her particularly angry or hurt by what happened there?
Not that I'm aware of, and I don't know. I'm not familiar with what year she was at the Covenant School, but I assume that she, went to IT Crestwell with us, and after that experience, to our middle school. But no, there were no signs, to my knowledge. There was nothing that hinted that she could be capable of something so evil, and heinous.
When you knew her young and then as she got into her teens and then beyond, was her identity an issue in middle school or high school?
No, the high school that I went to, we went to Nashville School of the Arts, and it is actually known for being one of the most open arms, like loving schools for people who are transgender and how they identify. So, on the outside looking in, I didn't see anything, any bullying or any problems with her transitioning from female to male.
Because she wasn't at the time, as far as you knew.
Correct. Yeah, there was nothing, it wasn't even verbalized, I don't think, at least not to what I remember. But I mean, the way that she dressed was tomboyish, but that's the extent of it. Her
And
transitioning, like when she became an adult, that she let people know.
exactly where I'm going. When did you learn that your friend was transitioning?
She was transitioning outside. It was after we had already been adults. I don't know if it was in the past 2 years. And she wasn't necessarily a friend, but an associate. So I don't know the close details of her transition. I just recently heard that she was going by Aiden. So it's very new to me, actually.
Now, did you hear anything about her having a hard time with it or being given a hard time about it or anything? What was the talk around this, dramatic change in this person?
Do you mean back then or currently, the talk?
At any point.
There was not a lot of talk back then. However, now it's more so that we're just in complete shock and nobody knows exactly how to wrap their minds around it. Of course, we're not justifying what she did. There's no excuse for it. And as a teacher, I definitely have a deep connection to, how horrible what she did was just, there's no excuse. But we do have memories of her being sweet, and that's a reality, even if other people don't want to hear that she was sweet when we knew her. That's just what it was.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And Don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.